this video has been a long time coming, right? And it's been how many months since I've been in Nigeria now? It's been about 4 months, close to 4 months. I wanted to talk to you guys about my experience so far. So for those of you that don't know, context, I left Europe for Nigeria just because I wanted to pursue my content creation career, right? And I've been here for the past 4 months, and I'm here now to update you guys on how it's been going so far. On my video that I posted about moving to Nigeria, a lot of people had some opinions that it's a very good idea, but let's see in this video if it's actually a good idea. Alright, so my ride is here. I'm ready to go. So I'm going to be running some errands today, and I know my hair looks bad. I'm supposed to go to the salon, but I'm running late, so I can't go. So probably on my way back, I'll branch there. So my ride is about 4 minutes out, if this thing can show it. And I'm going to VFS, they call it. I'm going to go try and get my certificate, birth certificate. I mean, how many of you know where your birth certificate is? But I'm doing something and they asked me for my birth certificate, so I'm going to go there. So let's go. I'll tell you guys more about this as I run my errands for today. So let's go. I go do my birth certificate. Oh well. So guys, I've gotten to where I'm supposed to do the birth certificate. It's just very hot in there. There's no AC or anything. I rubbed sunscreen, so it's making everything worse. And yeah, I mean, I need to get a place where I can settle and actually continue with the video, but let me just finish with this birth certificate stuff and then we can move on from there. I'm at the VFS in Lekki. That's where I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm still here, still trying to do my birth certificate. I don't know most of my details, like my local government and all of that, so I'm trying to check through my NIN. I probably fill in the wrong information on there too, so I'm stuck here. It's been like 1 hour now. But yeah, I don't know. Alright, so I'm done with the birth certificate. I was able to get it done, but you know, the way we did it was the other way around. So in case you are looking for how to do your birth certificate, you can shoot me a message in the comment section of this video, because I'm not a guru on that. So we're able to get it done, and the guy that did it for me is a very nice guy, so I've never saw that. So now I'm just gonna go, I don't know what I'm doing next, but let me fill you guys on the video we're about to do today. So let's go. I'm gonna go to a place to like eat and chill a little bit, so I can actually tell you guys what I want to tell you today. It's been a roller coaster, innit? For those of you that don't know, that's VFS. For those of you that don't know, that's VFS. That's where you do your Canada, South Africa, China, Dubai. Yeah. So if you want to do your passport, Canada, China, the VFS, Lekki Freedom Way. Free information for y'all. I'm gonna look for where we can kind of eat and chill for a bit, so I can actually tell you guys the story about today's video self at least. Canada. What is that?
Yes, Canada fair, yes.
What does it do?
You use the Canada package to clean out the unwanted liquid and solid substance for your face. Until your face will now become Canada. Canada overseas.
I think I have one. Canada. So I actually went to do a passport for PR. I've done that, and now the person that took me to the place is branching this nice place. So I'm going to use it to tell you guys some of the story. Sorry. So first of all, let's start with electricity. In Nigeria, electricity is still a big deal. You literally can't do anything in this country. Literally, I'm not even joking. With electricity, let's take for example, in my place now, we've not light for the past 3 days. We've been relying on generator, and that generator, they only own it for 8 hours in the whole 24 hours, so you get light for only 8 hours. And then again, that's because the transformer blew up. So electricity in Nigeria is still being a problem. I've been away from this country for the past 15 years, and it's still the same. That hasn't changed. That's even possible. 15 years, a whole 15 years. I was expecting okay, but it hasn't changed. Isn't that concerning? So let's say for example you have a business, right, and you want to run in Nigeria. You need electricity. Half the time there's no gas, there's no fuel, and you need to spend a lot on diesel. So probably half of your profit goes on diesel, but how do you actually manage a business without electricity? Basically, like Ghana, according to report or according to Nigeria, right? They provide electricity to Ghana, and Ghana has close to 24 hours power supply. Even if there's power failure, maybe just for an hour or 30 minutes in a day, it doesn't last more than that. So how is it that we that were providing them with electricity, we don't have electricity? How is that even possible? That's just one. There's more.
Let's take this show on the road. Shit, different day. I be bored out my mind. Hometown, love my place, but while I'm in my prime, gotta go get away. Hop a train, cop a flight, and ride. Tonight I gotta break free. My job, those boss be working my nerves. Clock out at phone, 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 do not disturb. My boyfriend's cool. I need my girls, the world is ours, so run it up, let's go to a land where we cannot be found. So off the grid, wait.
And chicken.
No, 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 no.
That's also
Alright, so like here we know I got amala and ewedu, traditional Yoruba food. So I don't know. So I promise I'll tell you guys about the next thing, which is about staying in Nigeria. But I think the problem is only with Lagos, right? Not all of Lagos, and it's water situation. So in Lekki, the water situation is very bad, and you know, when I use water, it itches like crazy. So what I do is I get pure water, and that is what I used to take it back. Like seriously. But before I continue, let's down this first. Okay, it's actually very hot, and it looks delicious. So, cow skin. It's called pomo. I spent a lot, but I also think that filming attracts a lot of attention, so I'm like there. It's pasta here. The only problem with all these restaurants is that there's always so much pepper in the food. And I don't really like pepper like that, so cow meat, no, goat meat. It's nice, but so much pepper. Maybe I shall sit down there with the AC. So here, let's check it. I've forgotten the English name. So good, but pepper. It's killing me. Who cares about that when you have amala and goat meat? The battle is hard. But I think I'm winning. Goat versus Ayo. Goat meat. Alright, so the battle is 1 and the winner is Ayo 1, Amala and Goat 0. Alright, let me go wash my hands and we can continue on our discussion about water in Nigeria. Because seriously, I mean it's not all Nigeria though, but I think Lekki has bad situation with water. So if you're going to stay, if you're going to live in Lekki, I think you might need to make provision for your water supply and all of that. For me, I stayed somewhere in Lekki, and I can tell you, my whites are now off whites. No matter what I do, I've given it to dry cleaner, I've taken it to the laundromat to wash because there's no washing machine in my place. And even if there was washing machine, I wouldn't use it because the water is bad. So all my whites now are off whites because the water gets stained and all of that. So here's my advice to you: if you're coming to Nigeria, please don't bring whites. Okay, if you are going to stay, so maybe just bring colored clothes and all of that because it's going to be really difficult for you to maintain. And that's that bad water. But then on the mainland, water situation is okay, so it's not anything. So this is only if you want to stay on the island. I forgot to bring the mic closer to me, but let's just give it up. Let me wash my hand and we can continue. I think I'm done here. Let me just clean up a little bit and then I'll continue to update you guys. I think the next thing we should talk about is expenses. How expensive is it to live in Lagos?
Thank you.
Alright guys, so I've cleaned up, done eating that mountain of amala. Anyway, so the next thing I wanted to talk about is expenses. Like, Nigeria is not cheap, okay? So if you think that you change 1,000 euro and it's like 1.6 million, trust me. I mean, at the end of the day, it also depends on how you live. But if you live moderately comfortable, if you want to be comfortable moderately, you spend more than 1,000 euro a month. So Nigeria is expensive and things are so expensive. The currency is large, but it's nothing. Like, I'm telling you seriously, it's nothing. I don't pay anything. I already paid my place, which is yearly, but you see, in a month I still spend nothing. I still spend close to like 2 million naira. I'm not joking, I'm serious. And every time I change money, I'm like, okay, this is a lot of money. Before I do transportation, maybe I go for a shoot, that money will be reduced to nothing. So again, brace yourself if you're coming here. I mean, if you want to move to Nigeria, it means that you're comfortable, you have savings and all of that. But if you don't, you will not make it. You can't stay in Nigeria, trust me. Unless you don't want to live a little bit comfortable. If you want to live a little bit comfortable, like myself, I manage. But if you want to be comfortable, you will spend more than 2 million a month on maybe light or food or transportation. You spend more than that, and trust me, it's not capping. That's something I experienced myself. And let's talk about infrastructure a little bit. Look, infrastructure, nothing has changed. Nigeria, the road that you left 20 years ago, when you come back, that road is still like that. Like, I'm not even joking. That road is still, it hasn't changed. So trust me when I say in infrastructure, Nigeria is still like behind. They are still where they are. Just imagine, we still don't have constant power supply, and I left here 15 years ago. It's like nothing changes. The country is just there. It's just stagnant. Like it's tough. Like it's tough. And I mean, I can't say about so much about anything else, but I'm just going to tell you that in general, if you are coming to live in Nigeria and you think that things have changed, nothing has changed. And for example, when it comes to power supply, if you want 24 hours power supply, you will pay times 10 what somebody normally would pay. So you see how in the abroad, as long as you can pay your bills, you have 24 hours light. But here, you have to like be in a area, in a place where they actually can provide you with that power supply 24 hours, and you'll be paying times 10 for it, for that light to be constant. So you see the problem there. You spend a lot of money. So let me know your experience. Where do you stay? Have you been to Nigeria? Take care of come to Nigeria. Let me know in the comment section. And that will be the end for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I have to go now and sleep for that amala to digest. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. So if you made it up to this point of this video, this is like a footnote. So I just go back home, and apparently we don't have light. I contacted the caretaker since the transformer was bad, and she didn't even know anything about it until I said something, and then she's like, she went to probably check, and then she came back to me saying that the transformer has been damaged beyond repair, so they can't repair it. They need to get a new one, which will cost 11.5 million. And now they are also managing diesel, so they can't own the gen at the time they are supposed to. And the question in my mind is that, okay, why? We're already paying for it, so they're saying it's expensive, but we're paying for it, so why would you use it? You get? So that's what I'm just trying to say. Nigeria is difficult. Everything is a hassle. Every little thing you have to do. So basic amenities, hassle, like basic amenities, clean water, power supply, good roads, housing, like the list just goes on. Nothing is right at all. So indefinitely, we don't know when the power will be restored to normal, which is still, you know what I mean by normal, maybe 12 hours of light in a day if we're lucky. But that's just the way it is. That's Nigeria for you. This is just a footnote. Most of you will not even reach it. See you guys.